by the pitcher. So an RBI single for Chesser after just missing a home run, what could have been a 3-run variety. Plates
first baseman Aaliyah Brown.
Carney as the designated runner. Here comes Aaliyah Brown with runners on first and second. That one comes across deep. Brown's going to hit a chopper. Short's going to go the short way over there. Nice play by Courtney Dry, and that's going to get the Tigers out in this top half of the first, but they do score two. We're going to the bottom of the first after this.
Whereas two left on, and after half inning they lead 2-0.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed. Like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi.
Lovable ogre sci-fi.
And whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly,
I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why
Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
I used to struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with phonics, reading, study skills, writing, algebra,
chemistry, calculus,
SATs,
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. For over 35 years, our individualized approach to tutoring has helped thousands improve at every level, from basic subjects to college test prep. Let Huntington help your child. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
Here we are, the bottom of the first. Your Lady Tigers lead at 2-0. They are visitors tonight. It's going to be Erin Dillard, Morgan Terrence, and Courtney Dry for Tahlequah, who won their first game over Stillwell 15-3 in 4 innings. Dillard, who is pitching today, drives one up the middle and just over the outstretched leap of Marcella McKinney for a base hit. So a single to start off the bottom half of the first for the pitcher Erin Dillard. Dillard, a 471 hitter, second on the team. Or excuse me, third on the team for Tahlequah. That one's outside. And that one hits the plate. So 2-0 on the number 2 hitter, Morgan Terrence. Terrence was 1 for 1 the first game. She's going to drive one back. Going back on it is Stevens, who catches it right at the edge of the track. Gets the ball in, and no runner advances on that long out from Morgan Terrence.
Shortstop, Courtney Dry.
Courtney Dry, the shortstop that made a nice play, ranging to her right and throwing back and getting the runner going to second to end the inning. And that one misses away from Kinsey Mathis. And Dry hits one over the head, and it's going to bounce up against the wall, and going to be a chance for Tahlequah to score a run. And they're going to hold a runner at third on the relay throw from Mary Collins.
Next up, third baseman.
So a double from Dry, who homered in the first game. Actually had a couple of homers and 6 RBIs in that Game 1 win. Second and third, and now it's Peters. And they walk Peters. Peters, who had homered. Now it's Wright, who was 0 for 3 in Game 1. And she comes back and burns them. They're going to get a run home. Having a little trouble out there picking that one up with Stevens, but she gets it in. Bases are still loaded on the RBI single from Bailey Wright.
Next up, first baseman Hannah Boswell.
So Wright's first hit of the day comes in grand fashion if you're a fan of Tahlequah Tigers. It's 2-1. That pitch is inside. Bases are still loaded. 1 out. Dry on third. Peters on second. And Bailey Wright, who just singled home run, is on first. That shot right at the middle, right over the pitcher. Kinsey Mathis's head. Shot through the gap is short and third. Bobbled is Rollo, but it wouldn't have mattered. Not going to get the run at home. So an RBI single. And Tahlequah is showing that they can hit the softball. Something Coach King feared coming in, that they've been playing much better. This team with a record of 16-14, Tahlequah Tigers. This is Sierra Smith with the score tied. Chance to turn two, and I think they got it. Nicely started there on the double play. So that's of good nature for the Lady Tigers on that double play there. And it's tied up at 2 as we go into the second.
For tiny miracles and superheroes. For beautiful warriors, neighborhood quarterbacks, and family treasures. You're why we exist. For 85 years and counting, St. John has been by your side through every checkup, challenge, and triumph. We're your partner in health. We are St. John.
At TTCU, before they make any decision, they ask one simple question. What's best for our members? Take checking accounts. They know it takes effort to move your account, so they make sure it's worth it by giving you and your school $50 when you get a School Pride Visa check card. It's easy to manage your accounts. Here, there, anywhere, and TTCU rewards loyalty. With direct deposit based on your balances, you could earn extra dividends. Rewards? Check at TTCU.
Kinsey Mathis is going to lead it off for the Lady Tigers. She's going to and couldn't handle it on the fly. Was dry as that line drive got to her pretty quickly. She reached out to grab it. Couldn't make the play on the hard hit ball by Kinsey Mathis, and she's down at first with an infield single. Maybe nonchalanting a little bit was dry, but the ball was hit hard. Coming in to run for Mathis is number 10, Kaylee McElroy. There's a strike to Alyssa Stevens. Stevens a .536 hitter on the season. Takes that one inside. So unlike the first game, Randall King is not having to give any outs. There's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Alyssa Stevens. She's going to drive that one up the middle. Dry is going to pick it, scoop to Claire Barker. The throw was just a little bit late on getting Stevens. Mary Collins comes in, right fielder. Left-handed hitter Collins. That one misses the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. On Collins, who wears number 1. Collins takes a strike there. Collins a .552 hitter. Laces that one down into right field. Nice play out there by Sierra Smith to retire the Tigers for the second time in the inning. Caitlin Pellini, who started the double play to end the first and keep this game tied at 2. See if the Tigers can go with 2 here. That pitch was deep, 2-1 on Pellini. Bellini leads the team in walks with 17, so she's selective. That pitch is going to be deep. 3-1 on the senior. Gets under that one. Pops it up, and Terrence is there for the out. There go the Tigers in the second. No runs on a hit. It's 2-2 as we go into the bottom half of the second. This is Lady Tiger
At St.
Softball
John,
on
you're not
Arrowhead.
the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
All right, here it is in the top of the second, or bottom of the second. Just interesting seeing the Lady Tigers play visitors here at home. Sarah Cordell is leading off. It's the bottom third. Cordell, Ferguson, and Claire Barker. 2 balls and 1 strike to Cordell. Cordell only 1 for 3. Bottom part of this Tahlequah lineup didn't hit the ball real well in game 1. Under the glove of a diving third baseman, Ashley Chesser. And so Cordell's on with the hit. That's her second hit of the day. Ryan Ferguson, 0 for 2. Hicks is going to run for Cordell, the catcher. Ryan Ferguson was 0 for 2. Claire Barker, the girl behind her, was 0 for 2. Chopper at the pitcher. She's going to turn and go to second. Not enough time for the double play on that high hopper, but well turned by Kinsey Mathis. Catching, wheeling, seeing that she can make the throw and doing it. So gets the force out. Claire Barker, left-handed hitting. Second baseman. That one floats outside to the lefty. There's a pitch she can handle. Chops it up and drops in between the triangle of Romero, Chesser, and Mathis. If I could do quicker calculations, I would give you the angles that we had on our points of the triangle. Doug Quinn just asked me what's a triangle. This one's chopped foul, and that is strike 3. So gone is Claire Barker on the foul out strikeout. Erin Dillard back to the top, singled her first time up and came around to score. On a base hit from Peters. Oh, catch. Well, I guess that was a hopper. Looked out. So nicely done there by Chesser, throwing across the diamond and fielding that one on the short hop. So Dillon is retired. No runs. And we are still tied at 2. Then we played 2.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair.
Hannah Hendricks going to lead it off here in the third. She's already got one strike on her. She's going to drive that one again, find the gap. This one's not going to one-hop the fence. Excuse me, I've had hiccups all day long, coming and going, but mostly coming. So bear with me as we try to get through this, and we'll battle through it together. Hendricks 2 for 2 today, and here comes Alexa Romero, who reached second on an air and got, Romero's going to crank that one deep. Is it going to stay fair? And it does. It is a home run for Alexa Romero, her number 19 on the season, and gives the Lady Tigers of Broken Arrow a 4-2 lead. A no-doubter for Alexa Romero. Unfortunately, it did not scare the hiccups out of me. Here comes Marcella McKinney, who flew out her first time up to center field. Wind kind of shifting a little bit and blowing more straight out instead of across from left to right. It wouldn't matter what the wind was. That one was going to be gone. She crushed it. Let's see if McKinney can follow that up. And she may just do it. There it goes. Back. And yes, it does. It clears the, just clears the fence, the All-Star Sports Complex. And Marcella McKinney does not scare the hiccups out of me either. Oh, my goodness. That was a tough one. So we're going to have fun today. This is Megan Rollo. Steph said, just let me borrow your mic there, and people think it's you, Larry. They'll probably stick around for at least the end of this game. Rollo gets under that one. Oh, and there's an out. Nice play out there in left center. First out of the inning for the Lady Tigers. Ashley Chesser to the plate. Chesser had an RBI single her first time up. Oh, they just show up out of nowhere, and I'm sorry. Everyone's laughing, and I have no water even. They stole my water. Is there water around? Maybe Larry Clark is going to take care of me. There's a drive into left, and that's going to one-hop the left fielder, Ryan Ferguson. So a base hit from Chesser, and she is 2 for 2 this ball game. Both those a single. I've tried water already today, and it didn't do me a lot of good. And here comes Aaliyah Brown. Brown crushes one. That one's going to be foul. Home run distance, but foul for Brown. She's going to come back and do it all over again. See if we can straighten that one out just a bit. I appreciate the water from the fellows behind me, but it won't go away. Brown's going to see that one, get the gap, racing over, and she's got more than the gap. It's off the top of the wall. It looked like Bailey Wright may have been able to make a play on it, but they hit the top of the wall, throw to the plate, and not in time, scoring. Right there is number 23 for the Tigers. That would be Ashley Chesser, the third baseman. She comes in to score, beating that throw to home plate. So Leah Brown standing on second, takes second on the throw. Going the opposite direction now is Mathis. That one's going to get to the wall. Brown's going to come in and score standing up, and standing up at second is Mathis. And let's see if we get the pinch runner for Mathis. Here he goes. Kayla McElroy is going to come in and pinch run. So Lady Tigers doing some damage here in the third. Lady Tigers only batted twice in scoring 15 runs in game one to open this region. And now it looks like they have found their groove. 2 balls and no strikes, and 1 guy with the hiccups. Going the other way, Stevens, that should be dropping fair, and it does. It's just inside the line. She's going to race to second. Throw's going to go into the cutoff, and oh, look at that speed right there of Alyssa Stevens. Wow, burned it up. That's a triple. Saw easily where the three was going, and Coach King had her moving. Wow. RBI triple, and man, she was flying. Here comes Collins, left-handed hitter. Stevens, haven't seen that speed in a while. Man, she's fast. Not being able to see, she booted. Now going to get down. There's Mary Collins, shows similar speed. Second baseman Claire Barker couldn't make the play. Scoring that one an error. Bounced off her glove a couple of times. She got there in plenty of time. So second error of the game on Tahlequah. We will give an RBI on that play, though, because the run was going to score. Pelini has flown out twice. 9-2. The Tigers have really jumped on Tahlequah right now. This inning, boy, and they scored them quickly. They've scored those 7s in a hurry. They're playing her deep, and that one's going to drop and get by. So in with a double as it bounds past Bailey Wright. And moving on over to third is Mary Collins with 1 out. And here comes Hendricks. And out goes Tahlequah head coach Brett Morgan. 7-2. It all started with a single from Hendricks in that long home run that probably went out to the street out there by Romero. McKinney popped up. No, excuse me. Then McKinney followed with a homer. Then Rollo popped out to center. Chesser gets a base hit. Aaliyah Brown gets an RBI base hit. Mathis doubles. Alyssa Stevens triples with some speed. Collins reaches on an air and is standing at third. Pelini has doubled as the Lady Tigers have batted around. They've sent 10 to the plate. So let's see if Hendricks can keep it going. There's a drive into left. That should be out of here, and it is. Hendricks, a 3-run homer. Hannah's 18th on the season. And the Lady Tigers have broken this one wide open. It is now 12-2.
Alexa Romero at the plate.
And let's see if Romero can match her last shot. That one's going to be popped up. Should be caught and left by Ferguson, and it is. Romero just got into that one, got a little anxious to do some more damage. There's a ball to McKinney. McKinney remaining patient. That's 2-1. That's our first strike. 2 balls and 1 strike on Marcella. Flew out her first time and then flew deep her second time. Lady Tigers have been pounding the ball as of late. There's the drive. Should be able to catch that when center fielder Bailey Wright is there and records the out. Lady Tigers scored 10 in the top of the third. They lead at 12-2 as we go to the bottom half. This is Lady Tigers softball.
Tiger Threads is the one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, a current student, a proud alumni, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to an entirely new level with a variety of apparel and spirit accessories. New items arrive daily in all the best brands, including Nike, Under Armour, Glitter Gear, Hanes, and much, much more. If you can't find something you love, ask our staff. We can help with special and custom orders and are always open to new ideas and suggestions. Tiger Threads is located inside the main high school entrance and is open 10 through 6 Monday through Thursday and 10 to 4 on Fridays.
Morgan Terrence to lead it off. There's a shot to center. Going back is Stevens. Off the wall. Henrik's going to fire into second base, and standing up there with a double is Terrence. Henrik's made that one close, but not close enough. As that one clanged off the wall and then off the leg of Stevens. Courtney Dry, leading hitter for this ball club. Hitting .629 on the season, 20 home runs, and 55 RBI. She leads in all those categories. Right back at the pitcher. Wow. So Mathis stands her ground and fills that low line drive right at her knees. Bub Peters, the third baseman in. She's a .527 hitter. Flying back, going back as Stevens finds the wall but can't make the play. Just a little bit over her glove. She's going to fire it into the Pellini, the cutoff. So Peters is at second. Terrence had to wait to see if it was going to be caught, and she advances to third. So 2 doubles by Tahlequah with a line out to the pitcher, sandwiched in between. There's a pop-up. Henricks is there, has got it. They're going to tag. She's going to make the throw in behind the girl at second who stayed on the bag. Sack fly is good for Wright. And Lady Tigers of Tahlequah get a run on the board. Henricks kept that runner at second. Line shot, Pellini fields it easily, goes over, digging it out of the artificial dirt was Aaliyah Brown. That retires Tahlequah. They do score 1. But it is 12-3. Your Lady Tigers lead it.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
I used to struggle in school.
Off as I lead off with more hiccups. Rawls pops that one near the line. Coming over and getting it is left fielder Ryan Ferguson. So 1 away.
Second baseman,
Lady Tigers can get a run this inning and then hold them, that'll be it for their semifinal game right here. And they will play again at 5:45, the winner of Tahlequah and Stillwell. And Tahlequah already beat Stillwell earlier, 15-3 in 4 innings. Popping that one up is Chesser. And there's 2 quick outs. And just as quickly as the bats were attacking and driving the ball in inning number 3, the hits have turned into pop-ups and impatience in inning number 4. Aaliyah Brown takes that one outside, and here comes the next delivery, and that's a strike. Coach King clapping some encouragement. Oh, gets up the glove of the third baseman, Bub Peters. I think it's an error. That was a slow roller, and Peters should have fielded it. Third error on the ball game for Tahlequah. Kinsey Mathis now steps in. Right up the middle. So Brown. Two runners on that single up the middle. Alyssa Stevens now. RBI single can give the Lady Tigers a chance to finish it off this inning. Again, defensively, they'll have to hold. And it is the bottom of the order, the bottom 4 in the lineup for Tahlequah. So obviously the chance to do that. And hopefully at our 5:45 game, these hiccups will have passed. They'll either have passed and come back or be totally gone for a little while. Pops that one in. It's going back at the track. Oh, and can't get it. Because it's going to be a play at the plate. There's the throw. Can't scoop it. And scoring is the courtesy runner, McElroy. And ending up at third is Alyssa Stevens. So a base hit and another error allows now Stevens to get to third. But 2 runners do score. She does get 2 RBI. Mary Collins, who had an RBI ground out her last time up. Actually, it was not an RBI ground out. She reached on an error, excuse me. But did get the RBI because the run was going to score. Nope, my goodness. I apologize again. Larry Clark was looking for a headset so he could make sport of me on the stream. Fortunately, he is professional enough not to do that over the PA. We've lost. Rumor has it we'd lost a signal. Now we're back. Runners at first and third for leadoff hitter Polini, who has reached and scored her last 2 times at the plate. That one just a little bit inside. 14-3 game for the Lady Tigers. Polini's going to make it 15-3 with that base hit into left. First and second. RBI single for Polini. Brings home Alyssa Stevens. Mary Collins goes over to second. Hannah Henricks, who was singled and homered. And double. So a triple here will be the cycle. Let's see if she can pull it off. Going back on the ball. What a catch. I thought that was coming out of the glove of Bailey Wright. and that may have been a triple had it gotten over her head. Lady Tigers lead at 15-3 as we go into the bottom half of the fourth. And this is Lady Tiger softball on AeroVision.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed. Like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi.
Lovable ogre sci-fi.
And whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly,
I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why
Contour is TV just for me.
for the many sides of you, there's Contour.
7, 8, and 9, and number 7 hitter Sierra Smith pops up to Hannah Hendricks for the first out of the fourth, which could be our last inning, with the Lady Tigers leading it 15-3. Sarah Cole pops one up the middle. She gets on first, keeping hopes alive for Tahlequah.
Left fielder Ryan Ferguson.
Ryan Ferguson, the left fielder, comes in, a courtesy runner. Number 9, Sarah Hicks, is going to run for Cordell. Excuse me. Slow roller to Pelini. She's going to go to short way to second. McKinney doesn't have enough time to turn the double play, but makes the throw over to Brown anyway. But they do get the lead, and there's 2 out.
Second baseman Claire Barker.
Number 10 hitter, the second baseman Claire Barker, who fouled off strike 3, her first at bat, and that one comes across her shoulder a little deep. That's going to be a strike on the outside part. Nice pitch right there by Kinsey Mathis. Little pop-up. Pelini's got it. Lady Tigers win their second game today in run rule fashion. 15-3 over the Tahlequah Tigers. Lady Tigers end up getting 15 runs on 16 hits. Couple of home runs. They only allow 8 hits and give up 3 runs to Tahlequah. So 30 runs scored by the Lady Tigers in 2 games, and they're going to be playing the winner of Tahlequah and Stillwell, who's going to be playing probably before their scheduled time of 4-something, 4:30. Right now, I couldn't tell you what time it is, but that's going to do it for now until 5-something. Have a good one, and we'll catch up in the finals of the Knights region right here at Lady Tiger Stadium.